5-minute training is we are going to work on our loose leash walking. So our loose leash walking, I'm not sure if Goldie's really a puller, but we're going to work on that. We don't want her to pull you down the street, even though she thinks she's a small dog. She's got some serious muscle, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to have just your leash, just regular leash. You're going to make sure you give her the full leash because we want to really know if she's pulling, okay? So as soon as that leash is nice and tight, that's when you know she's pulling, okay? So I have 2 different methods that I like to use for it. The first one, let's pretend Goldie and I are out on a walk. So I'm standing back here. As soon as I know that this leash is nice and tight, that's when I know Goldie's trying to pull me. So first thing I'm going to do, and you don't need any treats for either one of these methods, loose leash walking, no treats. We're just, the reward is we get to keep walking, okay? So as soon as she starts pulling, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop, plant my feet, and then I'm going to go, Goldie, back. Good. As soon as she comes back, then we can continue walking, okay? So this one is teaching her that if she thinks she's ahead, she needs to come back and walk with me because I'm the alpha dog. So she starts pulling, I'm just going to plant my feet. I know the first reaction is you want to pull back. We want to make sure that you don't do that. Try to refrain yourself because if you pull back on Goldie when she's pulling, she's going to think it's a game. Our puppies like to, just like children, they like to stretch those boundaries. So she's going to try to pull in the opposite direction, okay? So you're going to plant your feet. I just want you to go nice next to your side. That way, if your hand's down here, Goldie is automatically attracted to it because 1, she thinks you have a treat, and 2, she thinks you're going to give her affection, which is good. So as soon as she comes back, we can give her a few pets, and the reward is we get to keep going on the walk. So every time she starts pulling, just stop. Bring her back, you can snap, because a lot of times that gets her attention, or you can put your hand next to your leg. As soon as she comes back, then we're good, you get to keep walking, okay? Now, if you're out walking with Goldie and she's pulling and pulling and pulling and you're down here and she's not coming back, what I want you to do is try the second method. You're going to turn 180 degrees and say, Goldie, this way. And she automatically reacts, okay? She hears my voice, I'm telling her this way, and then I give her leash a little pull, okay? So the first method is the stop and bring back. The second method is the this way method. So, Goldie's pulling and pulling and pulling, and I say, come here, Goldie, come back. And if Goldie's not coming back, 180 degrees, okay, this way, Goldie. So the first method kind of teaches Goldie that she doesn't get to walk first. She has to come back and walk with you as a partnership, okay? The second method, the this way method, teaches her that she needs to walk behind you or with you, never in front of you, okay? So Goldie, good girl. You want to pretend to go on a walk? Yeah, let's go on a walk. So I'm just pretending I'm going on a walk with Goldie. Come on, Goldie. Good girl. And like I said, I doubt she's a really big puller. Come here. Good job. She has a tendency to want to stay right with people. Good girl. All right, good girl. Yeah. Good job. Good job. So you can practice both of these methods when you guys are out walking. Sometimes one of them works better for you than the other. So you can definitely practice both those two. I don't recommend like the choke collars or anything like that. Our dogs really aren't sensitive around their necks. But the gentle leaders, if you have a dog that really, really pulls and you tried both methods and you can't get anything to work, the gentle leader is the next thing I would go to, the one that goes around their nose, okay? But I don't think Goldie's much of a puller. Yes, she's just a sweetie, huh? All right. So when you guys are out walking, now that you know our methods, I don't want you to let Goldie pull, ever. Every time she pulls, either use the stop and bring her back, yes, or the this way and turn and have her go with you. Now the good thing about the this way, I really enjoy that one because now every time I'm at home and I say, this way, my dog automatically comes running and follows right next to me, okay? So they kind of learn and go with the technique, which is good because then even when Goldie's not on the leash, you can say this way and she'll come and follow you, okay?